And San Marcos, Texas, we are live for another exciting show, hopefully exciting, of We the People. I'm Rob Rourke, I'm your host, and we are coming to you on Friday night. We're going to try something a little different tonight due to a couple scheduling conflicts, and we're going to be kind of going through a few of those here on the network until we get to election time, but glad to have you with us on a Friday night, and nothing else has changed. We're still back with you. We still have a lot to talk about what is happening here locally with what you can do to get involved to make a difference. And there's been a lot of things going on this week. We've got a lot in the show. We're going to talk about what's happening locally with a lot of the events. Make sure you can call in live, 512-754-0084. And before you call us, call your friends. Tell them, get on live, SMTX TV, and you will find us streaming live around the world. Get on Facebook. You can find us there. We've got Wolf's manning us over there tonight with our Twitter feeds, and you can join us there. If you have a small handheld, great. You can pick us up. We stream live, high definition, thanks to Coolabytes, local technology coming out from San Marcos. Well, we're going to answer the phone again, and we may put this on hold for a second. You are live on We the People. Who am I speaking with tonight?
This is Laurel Sullivan.
Hey, Laurel. This
Adam
is our...
from the Liberty Tour.
All right.
And Pete.
Well, I'll tell you what. We'll put this one on hold for my producer. If you can switch over to the Liberty banner, LOTV should be right in that same area. There you go. Well, Laura, you are calling us from live up in Austin, Texas, with the Liberty on Tour, right?
Yes, sir. I'm up here at Bagpipes Pub and Eatery up here at Burnett Road and 183.
So what's going on there tonight?
Well, the Libertarian Party and TAG and several other liberty-oriented groups are having a powwow. And they're basically throwing a party for these Liberty Tour guys.
And the Liberty Tour guys, let's see if I can pull that up in a second here, because that was one I thought we had to get on our to-do here. Tell us about these Liberty Tour guys. They're going around in a bus.
Right, they have an RV called MARV, and they've been all over the country. And, these guys could tell you better than I could, Rob.
Well, hey, do we have one of those guys here we could talk with?
They're both standing right here in front of me.
Well, I'll tell you what. We're going to do a quick interview here, and let's see who we can get on the phone.
Adam? This is Adam.
Adam, this is Rob Rourke, and you are live streaming across the world on We the People. How you doing tonight?
Pretty good. How about yourself? Thanks for having me on.
Well, hey, thanks for coming to Austin, Texas. We're just down the road here in San Marcos, and anytime you want to pull the RV in down here by Texas State, we're ready to hook you guys up and get you on. But what are you guys doing in Austin today?
Well, today we're hanging out with some friends out at a farm and shooting videos and just chilling out. But the RV actually got stuck getting out of there just recently, so we got to dig that out tomorrow. But tomorrow afternoon, we're going to do some outreach on Congress Street and 6th Street here in Austin, and then later at night there is the Texas Normal Smokeout, which is happening at 7 o'clock at Momo's, and we'll be hooking up with Barry Cooper and heading over there.
You guys have a full one. So tell us real quick, and I know you got a whole bunch of things going on. We appreciate it, but how did you guys decide to get this RV and get on the road? What got you sparked?
Well, myself and Pete Air, who is the other person with Liberty on Tour with me, and folks who are interested in our project can head over to libertyontour.com. But last year we did a project called Motorhome Diaries, which was the search for freedom in America. So pretty much Pete has worked in the think tank industry in D.C. I'm a victim of the drug war. We both are activists and who have met up through our various projects and decided to take it from the K Street to Main Street and just see what folks are thinking out there, and what's the answer to this, oppressive, violent government. And,
I'm showing the folks here right now, we're going down through your site, and you guys have up on your site about the Freedom's Phoenix time capsule, and you were up on in Austin, out on the lake and everything.
Yeah, I was in Phoenix. Yeah, that Freedom's Phoenix, one of our advertisers. We hung out there for a week, just like we are here in Austin for a week. And we went out on a boat and like prepared a time capsule with some liberty-minded material, some things that date the time and date of now, and some like silver and other things. So we left it out there for anybody who can find it.
Well, hey, since it's Pete right there too, we're going to switch you guys
Sure.
over. Okay, I'm going to switch over and I'm going to ask him a few questions here real quick.
Sounds great.
Hey, thanks, Adam. Good talking to you. Stop by and see us down here in San Marcos next time you're through, all right?
Hey, Adam just taking off. This is Pete now. He appreciates it.
Pete, this is Rob Rourke, and you're here live on We the People. We're streaming live on smtx.tv, and you can, for all of our folks that are out there, and if anybody is watching us tonight, again, we're here with the Liberty on Tour folks, and we're going through your website here on live right now, Pete, and you got MARV rolls through internal checkpoint unscathed.
That's right.
So who's MARV?
Well, MARV is the RV that we own. It's called the Mobile Authority Resistance Vehicle, and we were told by some folks that we may roll through an internal checkpoint when we left El Paso, and 2 hours east of it we did, and we went over before we got there what we planned to do and say, and it was pretty much, am I free to go? Am I being detained? The legally required to answer those questions, and that's what we stuck with. And at one point they ordered us to pull over, for further inspection, but we didn't move the RV, and we just stayed inside, continued to ask us questions, answer their questions with our own questions, and eventually they said go. So we were free to go. And so I don't know, I just think, Kurt, we picked up some of those tips, like, I don't know if you know, like Checkpoint USA, he's got a great YouTube channel as well that he's run through a bunch of these checkpoints, and so we picked up some stuff from him, and that's what this is all about. Everybody just learning from each other and supporting each other, and everybody standing up for their rights and whatnot.
Well, and that's it. Is that people knowing their rights and knowing what the Constitution allows, and that's what it's about. And so appreciate you doing that. One of the things I always found interesting, because I used to roll through these when I was going out to Arizona as a kid during the summer, and I talked to somebody about this the other day. How far in was this checkpoint from the border?
It's actually, it was on I-10, so it runs kind of parallel to the border for a little bit there, and it's actually where we were. It wasn't too far away, I guess, but, even so, the way I looked at it, I know you cited the Constitution, but what I told this guy, and what I tell other folks who wear badges, who try to question us or ask us for information is, I wouldn't give that information to a stranger. What makes you think I have any duty to provide it to you, And in that video that you mentioned, the guy's like, well, it's because of my, essentially said because of my badge, and I'm like, I'm just supposed to believe whatever you say because they have a badge. So, again, the way we look at it is, people don't have extra rights because they have a badge, and, you and I and everybody else, we shouldn't feel threatened, we shouldn't feel scared for standing up for our own rights.
And and that's it. It always kind of amazes me that, okay, you never left the country. You
Right.
were within, 60 miles of the border, 100 miles of the border.
Right.
Okay, and they're checking you there. So what, is this like no man's land that everybody on the other side of that is good?
Yeah, for sure. It was out in the sticks, that's for sure. We started using Quick, QIK. You probably know of it, and maybe some of your listeners want to check it out, but it's a free application. You can stream from your smartphone live to the internet if you have a signal, but unfortunately we were too far out in the sticks. Weren't able to get a quick signal, but that has helped us in the past. And, it presents a clear, objective record of what happens and who actually uses force. And,
Yeah.
I can promise it's not Adam and myself.
Well, listen, what do you guys got planned tonight? What's going on up there in Austin?
Well, right now we're at the Bagpipes pub. It's on the north side of town. We'll be here for a couple hours. We unfortunately showed up late. We had a little problem with MARV today. We were leaving a friend's place and got it hung up on a real steep incline, but we'll get that taken care of shortly. but yeah, so we'll be at Bagpipes tonight, and we'll be in Austin at least through Monday. So if anybody has any suggestions of stories we could cover, just shoot us an email. Go to libertyontour.com. There's a contact button there. Or if you want to hang out and do some outreach with us or some activism, we're down for whatever. So we rely on, the tacit knowledge people have for leads, and just to underscore and highlight what's going on with the activists in the movement.
So you're headed from here. Your next stop, I'm bringing up your Liberty on Tour. You're going to be in New Orleans?
That's correct. Yeah, we'll be in New Orleans next week, and then maybe Pensacola, Jones County, Mississippi the week after, then Atlanta, and then we're finishing in Miami in early November.
Well, good. Well, hey, Pete, thanks for spending a little time with us tonight. Good luck, and to all of our listeners, again, come take a look at what's going on. This is libertyontour.com, and you can get a lot of information. And hey, thanks again for getting on the phone with us, and give a shout out to everybody up there in Austin to check us out down here on We the People on smtx.tv. Thanks a lot.
All right, will do. I appreciate it, Rob. Keep fighting the good fight.
Hey, you guys too, all right? Thanks.
Hi, Rob, I'm back.
You're back. Well, hey, anything you want to add to the show here? I love this. This is our reporting in the street, and just one more thing that we can add to the show for everybody.
Well, that's what I'm here for, Rob. This is a lively group. There's about 30 people down here. They've got the back room, and they're discussing everything from Agenda 21 to farmer freedom and just general liberty topics. It's really fun, really exciting.
Well, hey, thanks for bringing up Agenda 21. I'm going to segue into something on that here. We're doing a kind of a freewheeling show tonight, something a little different. But hey, give us a update, and we'll post on Facebook after the show tonight, and go have some fun. And thanks again for hooking up with the guys from Liberty on Tour up there.
Anytime, I enjoy it.
Hey, thanks a lot for calling in. Have a good night. Night. Thanks everybody. Thanks everybody here in the studio for giving us another great show. And Sam, thanks for coming out. It's been a great help. And
always enjoy it.
We're gonna close out with the theme song from Billy Jack, one of my favorites.
Listen, children, to a story that was written long ago about a kingdom on a mountain and the valley far below. On the mountain was the treasure buried deep beneath the stone, and the valley people swore they'd have it for their very own. Go ahead and hate your neighbor, go ahead and cheat a friend. Do it in the name of heaven, you can justify it in the end. There won't be any trumpets blowing come the judgment day, on the bloody morning after. One tin soldier rides away. So the people of the valley sent a message up the hill asking